Zach, I could be wrong, but the last time we talked to you in the field house, did you have a cast on, or did you re-hurt your thumb, or?
No, so I had taken it off in practice. I had previously had the full club on, so this is just what I wear during the week, just to keep my wrist protected. On game day, it's a little less, just but protected during the week.
Angelique, I can tell you're like itching to ask a question.
How frustrating Saturday not being able to run the ball effectively, and Jim said there was some tweaking that needs to be done in the run blocking.
You know, it's definitely something that we watch in the film, and we're always trying to get better. No, we're just we need to adjust a couple of points on a few different plays. But you know, we can't rely on that pass game when the run game's not as strong, which a lot of people have been wanting to see, which we always knew we had. So we weren't able to run the ball as well as we wanted to, but we had the pass game as well.
Zach?
You've been nursing or having a cast for a couple months. Has it been frustrating to kind of go back and forth with it and everything?
I wouldn't say. I'd say it's definitely getting better. I mean, a perfect world, I'd love to not have anything on my hand, but not having the full club anymore has definitely been beneficial. Having my hand back, being able to use my hand has definitely been helpful.
Angelique?
Red zone efficiency isn't all on the offensive line, but how frustrating is it when you're down there and you just can't punch it in for touchdowns?
You know, when we get down the red zone, we want 7, not 3. But you know, it's a full team effort. We do need to be better at getting touchdowns in the red zone, which we're working on.
Is there something that's consistent, a symptom of something that, I mean, I notice your last closed in. There are a lot more people closed in. I know it's not easy, but is there something that you're seeing as a trend?
You know, once we get down there, everyone knows we like to run the ball. They start packing the box a little heavier. A few more guys than we can account for. So we're making adjustments.
Austin?
Zach, what did you take away from the players' meeting yesterday? Describe a little bit about the scene and what was said and what you took away from it.
I kind of took away with it. You know, we're moving on. It didn't ruin our season. We still got everything we want in front of us. We're going to win out. And kind of just let it be the past. Tough loss, but we're moving on. Can't do anything about it.
You guys gonna watch the rankings show around, or?
I personally won't know.
Isaiah?
What gives you guys confidence about the ability to turn the page and to, like you said, you plan on winning out? What gives you guys that confidence?
I mean, we've been saying from the beginning that this team's special. It's been all sunshines and rainbows since the beginning. And I think everyone will see what makes this team special is something didn't go right. We had a tough loss. The ability for us to turn around and finish off the season strong.
Angelique?
David said, Jabo said there was people could get up and say things if they wanted to at the meeting before it was open. Did you happen to take advantage of that?
I mean, we had talked before the meeting as well, and we were all on the same page that, you know, we can't point the fingers at one person here, one person there, one mistake. Everyone had their handprint on the game, and that we all need to move on together.
Isaiah?
I know this is only your second year, but is that different at all compared to what you experienced last year?
In what way?
In the idea that everyone's taking accountability, that it is in a lot of bigger points.
I would say definitely. I think last year we took a loss and it kind of affected us in going into the next week. I think this year it's different, and the ability that the leadership on the team has been able to help everyone just move on and get ready for this week.
Angelique again?
I mean, that game falling this late in the season, do you like that? I mean, is that something that gets the team fired up, even when it's 30, whatever it is, 32?
I mean, I don't mind the cold. I think it's gonna be a great environment. I mean, any night game in the big house, especially coming off the loss last week, the team's gonna be pumped up, ready to go under the lights.
Anything else for Zach here? Go ahead, Zach.
I guess just broadly, where do you feel like this offensive line is at in terms of getting to the potential that it can play at?
I mean, we're always growing, we're always learning, we're getting better. I mean, we've been fighting injuries, we've been swapping guys in and out, which everyone's been doing an amazing job. I think once everyone's back and healthy, I think we're going to be starting to get back there.
Brian?
What stands out about Indiana?
I think they're a lot better team than what their record shows. They're going to come in here hungry, ready to go, and we're gonna have the answer.
Angelique again?
Did Kate feel any of the pressure, people saying, oh, you can't hit the deep pass, you can't do a lot of different things? Do you think that game, that performance answered a lot?
I mean, I've always had faith and belief in Cade. Cade's a great quarterback. He studies film, he knows everything extremely well. I think a lot of the people outside of this building, sometimes they didn't have the faith in him that we did. And I think Saturday he was able to show that he can do it.
On the left, Michael?
Zach, how do you sort of evaluate the pass protection in a game where you're playing a team like Michigan State that had as many pressures as they did coming in, and you did a great job limiting them volume-wise, but the couple that did get through were some pretty big hits on Cade, and he did get dinged up. So how do you sort of balance a lot of success overall, but the few that trickled through were big shots?
Yeah, I mean, we did. Cade did take a couple hits. He's a strong quarterback, and we do need to be better in protection. We let a couple slip up, but overall, I know Cade has our back. We have Cade's back, so I know he's still confident in the pocket.